Morning, Pure.
I remember my dreams. The dreams.
What time do I call this? Late, maybe? Good morning, Robbie. Where's the text to speech? What are you doing? Hmm. I don't know. Maybe I'll relaunch to update it. Is that the problem? How you doing, Robbie?
Connected to Channel Theo.
That was weird.
You the one just asking says.
I'm doing good, boo.
Good, good. I'm good. Sorry. Where do we leave off? Zero trust? I think I'm halfway through zero trust.
Symmetric says.
First.
Not quite. Good morning, metrics.
Second message.
Hello, Ravi on YouTube. Thank you. Good morning. How you doing? Good morning, metrics.
Trying to teach myself new things.
Uh-oh. I don't know if that's a joke or what are you trying to teach yourself?
Scott 1969
Scott
says,
B.
Morning, Theo.
Good morning.
Symmetric says.
Just front end things.
Scott 1969 says.
Theo's starting to eat solid food again.
Good. Now, Scott, you got to remind me, were you sick or did you have a procedure done?
In many networks, you'll find that once you're through the firewall, the inside of the network
Two
is
teeth
relative.
extracted.
One way to get a better understanding of the data plane
Were they
control plane,
the wisdom teeth?
see how this might be implemented. Standing up, you are configuring in the control plane. One way to get a better understanding of the data plane versus the control plane is to see how this might be implemented on a physical device. Here we have a physical switch, and we want to be able to break out the different planes of operation. Down at the bottom of the switch are all of the different interfaces that are used to move data from one part of the network to another. And as we've already seen, all of the traffic that we're forwarding all happens on the data plane of the device. But of course, this device needs to have configurations. There needs to be network address settings or changes to how data might be trunked. And all of those changes would take place in the configuration of the device under the control plane. Of course, this separation of data plane and control plane is not just specific to physical devices. You might have a virtual switch or virtual firewall.
Adam, how are you doing? I'm well. How are you doing?
Two different planes. This same separation also applies to cloud-based security controls.
No.
For Zero
There,
Trust,
I'm
we not only need to
suggested
implement
issues that took
additional
most of the
security
manual off
controls,
with my teeth.
but we need to
Yeah.
be a lot smarter on how we evaluate those security controls. For example,
I hear you, Scott B. I hear you.
adaptive identity. This is where we are examining the identity of an individual and applying security controls based on not just what the user is telling us, but other information that we're gathering
Well,
about
kudos to you for getting them.
the process.
Kudos to you for getting them taken care of. You know, some people would just let it linger.
Adam Arkar says.
Doing dandy. Still grinding through rigging and posted work in progress version of the new design for the cowboy robot.
Very cool. You got anything to share?
Sure, here it is.
I am. Oh, sure, here it is. By the way, I was thinking the other day too, or just this morning, do we have any one that we did community resolutions for? Data Sherpa has one. As whole, I don't know. Get rid of that. I don't think we said anything. League of Lego Boy, Zoogs, Malouche, Rain, who we haven't seen,
Just Asking
MSEC,
Capital.
Translated from Swedish.
iProcessor, Z-Hacks, The Untippable, Mechner's, Lil Brian. Oh, oh. Check him out. Whoa, that chin, man. Very cool.
Adam Laukar says,
You got 360 of the whole body if you scroll lower.
Very cool. Now, what can this be used for now? Be used for a character in a game? Can it be like be used for a VR chat avatar? Can it be used for like what do you use for it now? Now that is it done? Or maybe you're not done with it. Thank you for sharing.
It is for personal passion project. It
Cool.
is far from being done. I still need to fix some bugs, optimize it and rig it. Plan is for it to be used for animated short, that if I would make some changes to it, it could be used in a video game as well.
Very cool.
For example, we might want to look at the source of the requested resources. Perhaps someone who is requesting data that's located in the United States is using an IP address that's in China. And if that occurs, we may want to perform additional security to really confirm that this user is who they say they are. This might also include an examination of the relationship of this person to the organization. So are they an employee? Are they a contractor?
I post when I go live on a couple different platforms. One of them's Discord, and there's a couple servers that I post in also. So I'm chit-chatting with someone in one of those servers because I don't know if they want to be on stream. We're talking about what time I went to bed. I finally probably fell asleep about 10 p.m. Alarm went off 4:30. I never heard it. It was about 5, a little after 5, when I finally saw it. Hey, Asterion RL, thanks for the follow. So we're talking about like what time I went to bed. So I got about 7 hours of sleep. I'd like to get between 7 and 8 hours. But they were talking about how they had a bunch of stuff that they had to do.
Late start this morning?
Yeah, and I was late. Yesterday, go to bed a little past 10. I had a class, needed to cook dinner. Went to bed about 11:30, and they asked me, on those days where you lose a few hours of sleep, what gets you up? I've done plenty of lazy like weekdays and sleeping in and like getting up and then rushing to work. I've done plenty of those things. Right now, what gets me up? Hello. Right now, what gets me up?
Did you have your bitter brown potion already today? Cause sounds like you need it.
What gets me up is I genuinely I truly love cybersecurity. It's fascinating to me. So that helps, okay? But I'm trying to take care of my family. And I'm trying to take care of like important people to me in my life. That's really what gets me up. Like I'm pretty tired right now. I could recline this chair and be asleep in a minute.
Cocaine 1 PT says.
Hi there.
Hello. Oh, and I'm not trying to ignore. So, Asterion, thank you very much for the follow. How are you doing today? Welcome to Painful IT. I'm your host, Theo. Cocaine, welcome back. Great to see you again. I'm going through Security Plus. I'm currently on Zero Trust. How are y'all doing today?
Asterion says.
I'm good, thank you.
What are you working on today, Asterion?
Cocaine 1 PT says.
Does that Sec Plus have practical exam? Or just multiple choice questions?
Multiple
Anyone
choice
just asking
and
says.
performance-based
Zero trust on
questions.
course or on yourself, lol.
They'd probably start with not doxing yourself.
Adam Lafcar says.
Had one of those sleepy days yesterday. Day before that I've been swimming breaststrokes for 1.5 hours without a break. So yeah, I was completely wrecked and unfocused yesterday. Positive. XD.
Asterion all says.
Studying courses for preparing the OSCP exam. Smile smile.
What courses are you studying? Because that's the next one I'm going after. What courses are you using to prepare?
Cocaine 1 PT says.
I would say any box that relates on Active Directory is good enough for OSCP. Only thing is check what tools are allowed.
Thanks, Cocaine. Yeah, I appreciate that. But Asterion, yeah, what courses are you using? Like, I know there's some on, like, you can use the OSCP prep stuff, but that shit's expensive. Why is this thing not pausing for my voice? Because I didn't start voice recognition. You switch scenes, Ravi.
Asterion all says.
The official one by OffSec.
Oh, yeah. That shit's expensive, bro. But thank you. Do you like them? You enjoy them? You think they're doing the trick? You think they're working?
Do they work
Yeah,
full-time
true.
or
A bit
part-time?
expensive
And of
low.
course, all of this goes into the evaluation of this authentication process. We also want to look at things like physical location, the type of connection that's in place, IP addresses, and anything else that can help us identify information about this user. Once we examine all of these different variables, we can have our systems automatically create a
Super Gurmo.
if it's
Hi.
needed in this particular case. Another way to control this trust is to limit how many places can be used to get into the network. So you may want to limit entry points to only being people that are inside of the building or connecting through a VPN. There may be no other methods to gain access to this particular network. And once you have all of this information in place, we can now start creating what's called a policy-driven access control that examines all of these individual data points, puts them all together, and then decides what type of authentication process should be used to truly understand if the person trying to identify themselves is really that person. Another good way to qualify.
Sorry, this person's asking great questions. I wish they would come to Twitch so I could answer them instead of typing. Hey, do you know about data packets encrypting? I posted I'm streaming on Twitch, and they're still asking me questions in Discord instead of coming over to Twitch.
Asterianal says.
Hopefully, I've got a good bug bounty rewarded by it. D.
Gaming Golf at the Struggle of Israel says.
Hey Theo, pop quiz without looking. An attacker inserted a piece of malicious code into a live process. Which of the following type of attack is taking place? A. Buffer overflow, B. DLL injection, C. Privilege escalation, D. Replay attack.
Cocaine 1 PT says.
I would offset labs as huge help, for two reasons. First, people say they really close to the exam, and second, if you complete 80% you get extra 10 points. After that said, you only need to fully complete the first part of the exam. With those 10 extra points you already passed.
Okay, Gaming Golfer, thank you for the question. An attacker inserted a piece of malicious code into a live process. Which of the following type of attack taking place? Buffer overflow, DLL injection, privilege escalation, replay attack. I'm guessing at this point. I know it's not buffer overflow. I don't think it's privilege escalation. I can't remember what a replay attack is. But DLL injection is software. Or I don't know. And the DLL, no, the DLL injection is software. I don't know if that's a process. I'm going to say replay attack. Cocaine. I would offset labs as a huge help for too many reasons. People say they're really close to the exam. And second, if you complete 80% and get extra 10 points. Oh, if you complete 80% of the labs.
You the one just asking says.
He ignores me on YouTube. Theo Angie face Bible thumb.
No Angie face. What would you say on YouTube? Okay, switch scenes. Wild Theo, wise Theo, I have a question for you. Ravi over on YouTube asks, I have a question for you. While creating a repository on GitHub, if I select it as private, can I be able to make it public when I feel it's working? Yeah, you can change it from private to public if you want.
In this scenario, the DLL injection attack is occurring.
Damn it.
DLL in this type of attack, a piece of malicious code is inserted into a live process. This way, the legitimate process uses the malicious inserted code via DLL.
Okay. Thanks for that. I shouldn't have guessed replay attack, I guess. But Adam, you had one of those sleepy days yesterday before that I've been swimming breaststrokes for an hour and a half without. Wait, did I scroll up too high? Yeah, I went up too high. Okay. Yeah, hey, you're always going to be tired. At least I am. And I don't know what else. I mean, I don't know what else to do. Like, I have stuff I got to get done. You're always going to be tired. So, Robbie, I think you're thinking of.
Because I haven't fully finished studying for show 601.
I know.
Lasai.
So, okay, good, Robbie. Good to hear you created an account on GitHub. Why are you making it private?
Asterianal says.
Recently I've got a reward for a vulnerability, CVSS 10.0. So I got enough money to buy the OSCP lab.
Oh, good for you. Hey, Captain Crunch, who's often in the stream, does bug bounty as well. He was able to buy himself a new rig. Good for you. Get that bug bounty stuff, that bug bounty money coming in, and you know, yeah, good for you. You're able to buy those labs with it. Jealous. Robbie, what I'm saying with GitHub is, if you look at mine, my stuff's not all complete. No one says what you have to put on GitHub is, it has to be complete and done. People are constantly updating their code on GitHub. Well, I don't know why. I don't know why anyone feels that your code has to be complete to upload to GitHub. If anything, you should be uploading to GitHub and like incrementing a project to completion. I mean, that's how you get your contributions. You know what I mean? Those little green boxes. I say upload to GitHub what you got and keep contributing to it, and that shows an employer that you can increment projects to completion. Well, Robbie, I hear you. Robbie says they're too shy to make it public until it works fine. I hear you. I just don't agree with you. I'm sorry. I let my scars be seen. You know what I mean? I'm a flawed human being. I'd rather live that way than a constant facade. Thank you for the question, Gaming Golfer, and thanks for the explanation. Thanks for the lurk.
Asterianal says.
Have you seen the CVE 2023-7028 on GitLab? D?
No, I haven't. Is that your exploit? Cool, drunk duck. So tell us about Proton, or tell us about your question. What do you have? Hey, do you know about data packets encrypting? That's your question?
Yeah, haha, it's so motivating to finally get a CVSS 10.0. D.
So yeah, Drunk Duck. I'm monitoring 3 chats now. So you got to pick YouTube or Twitch. So encrypted packets. What's your question about them? Ravi, thank you for that. But all I can tell you is what I've seen. Who's Vosek? This is you, Vosek? How is encryption made? There's various levels of encryption.
No, the POC was made by Vizek, but the discovery was made by me.
Oh, there you are. Drunk Duck, I don't know.
Yup.
I'm somewhat familiar with encryption. Somewhat. I mean, there's different levels of encryption. There's different kinds of encryption. I mean, I know like a base level of like certain types of encryption, but how to apply the encryption to it. I mean, I think I did a script the other day actually on it. Yeah, I did. So this takes a text, applies a salt to the text, and then hashes it using 256, encrypts it with SHA-256, and then applies a symmetric key to it. Oh, and then I did a decrypt back to the original. Oh, and I'm disconnected. Okay, Drunk Duck. I can't keep monitoring Discord right now. You give me too much credit. Oh yeah, I have a few there. Yeah, so if you want, pop over on Twitch. Oh boy, good for you. Holy shit.
There's even a room to test the exploit on Try Hack Me. Thanks, D.
Oh, GitLab paid, not you. Sorry. So, Asterion, you've found this GitLab exploit. It takes me to GitLab. It doesn't tell me. Interesting. What can you tell us about it? Hydrate. Hey, Cocaine, thank you for the hydrate. This code is proof of concept for the vulnerability. I'm not pushing anyone to use it on GitLab instances they don't own. This tool has been developed for research and educational purposes only, will not be held responsible. Okay, to CVE refers to an account takeover vulnerability that allows users to take control of the GitLab administrator account without user interaction. The vulnerability lies in the management of emails when resetting passwords. An attacker can provide two emails and the reset code will be sent to both. It is therefore possible to provide the email address of the target account as well as that of the attacker and reset the administrator password.
The bug was introduced in May 2023 in GitLab CE and DE Enterprise Edition, and made public in January 2024. The scary thing is how trivial the payload level.
And also the mitigation too. Right? I agree. It is scary how trivial it is. Or your payload. Actually, I didn't see. Oh, this is the payload. So if you send this payload with two emails on there, it sends the same link to the owner of the account's email and the attacker. Wow. Very cool, Asterion. Thank you for sharing.
There better documentation on Try Hack Me if you want. Web link. No problem. D.
Very cool. Thank you.
Seems good.
What do you do for a living, Asterion?
Kitty says, "Hi, I'm Noiki one."
Good morning, Nori.
One hug. Translated from Estonian. Mute.
No, it wasn't.
Wanma says,
Good morning,
White
Wanma.
Coffee.
Thanks for the music, Nori. Zero Trust 1.2.
"You the one just asking," says,
Baited mute lol.
Wanma, how are you doing today?
Kitty says, "But is muted Noiki one Angie."
Is muted. Is not muted.
"Oh wait, was me.
Nori.
Trash puppy, the puppy who roots through your trash," says.
Good morning.
Wanma says,
Good morning, trash puppy.
Great. Thanks for asking. Working from home. I'll start PT on next Monday.
Kitty says,
Nice.
"Stupid Apple Max Noiki one Angie."
You'll start PT next Monday. PT like
Estonian says,
part time?
20 years old. Finished my bachelor as a developer and currently
Trash puppy, are you
studying
starting an
OSCP
Active
and then I will
Directory
try
lab?
to get a job as a pen tester. D.
"You the one
That'll
just
drive you
asking,"
mad.
says,
It's funny that you're reading Zero Trust and you trusted on Nori Kappa.
Stupid Apple Max. Nori, you have a Mac? Asterion, you're 20 years old, finished your bachelor as a developer, you're currently studying for OSCP, and then you want to try to get a job as a pen tester. Cool. Cool. Very cool. Well, I think if you are discovering CVEs and studying for your OSCP, you're on the right track. But what do you do for a living? What are you like? What's your job?
Kitty says, "In trustful Noiki one cry." Translated from
I don't know what that means if you have a Mac.
PT, greater than physiotherapy. Recovering my humerus fracture, shoulder.
Oh shit, you did tell me about the cycling accident. Good to hear that you're on the mend. FT, good morning.
FT859115 says,
Controlling
Oh
trust.
God, I absolutely hate Active Directory Kappa, not like this lol.
Kitty says, "Sometimes. Most of the time. Not really Noiki one hug. You the one just asking."
I don't
says,
understand. I don't understand what you're
OFC,
doing.
You are trustful, Nori. I'm just kidding. The streamer smile.
Asterion says,
Nothing. Currently unemployed, living in my parents' house lol.
Well, Asterion, if you got that going for you right now, learn and get as much education now. But what's stopping you from getting a job? What's stopping you from jumping out in that crazy wide world? You're 20 years old.
"Trash puppy, the
You know what
puppy
I
who
mean?
roots
Why
through your
not
trash,"
just
says.
jump in, get some
Lol, I
stuff
love
done?
the clip thing in the spot out.
Yep. I have multiple of them for some reason. Stream Elements is Lumia Stream is the lights. You want to try exclamation point police, trash puppy? Thank you for your watch streak, Nori. Yeah, Asterion, what's stopping you from getting out there? Thank you, Ravi. It's my favorite light. And for some reason, Lumia Stream, I have that set up for shoutouts also.
Asterianol says,
I don't feel ready right now, haha, I know I shouldn't. But that's a strange filing, even though I'm doing coding for around 10 years.
"No one just
Asterian.
asking says,
Well, explain Nori, I'll go to Modi.
Let me share a secret with you. You're never really ready. So with that secret, I don't want to make sure no one else heard the secret. I say just jump in. Especially if you're 20 years old, you could probably find somewhere that you can get into, and you would, they would coach you as well. But to each his own. Everyone's got a different path. It's not like you asked me for my opinion, anyways. I absolutely decimated my lip. If it looks like I'm talking funny, I bit the shit out of my lip last night. I saw stars. And Nori, I'm about as trustful as leaving a cat on a shelf with a priceless glass vase on the edge. I will push it off. Will I push it off or won't I? I'm looking at you like I don't like it, but I'm teasing and waiting for you not to look before I knock it off. Or are you going to watch me push it off? That's just my level of trust.
You saw stars because it was night.
No, I saw stars because it was painful. I bled.
Hides from Theo after doing shenanigans on the out tab.
Chat, take a secret note. A note of secret, because it might be possible creds. What credentials? What credentials did I reveal? I didn't reveal credentials. Oh, the dog's down here. Cav.
is too risky, too uncontrolled.
Cav my fave distraction weapon against streamer. Devilish
Yeah.
face.
After Effects? What about them?
What are you pissed at me for?
You've lost
You the one who jumped on me?
experiment.
5 o'clock in the morning.
Explore.
No, 4 o'clock. I lied. 3 o'clock in the morning. He jumped on me on my bed, on the bed.
Don't explore on people, on people, on people, on people, on people, on people.
No wonder why I'm exhausted. He probably wakes me up like that throughout the night.
Kitty says, you got all new emotes now. We got given many more.
Yeah. Well. It's not in the budget.
Where do you come from? Another galaxy.
But yeah, I heard
No.
more animated.
Twitch allow more emote slot.
Yes. No, I get that. So if they allow more emotes, I'd have to upload more emotes. And to upload more emotes, I either have to make them or I have to pay someone to make them. And they're not in the budget.
Ye, I need 10 more now. Noiki one Angie. Lil Nyala says,
Hi, Steven.
Who the fuck's Steven?
you one just asking says,
Since you are tall and slim, it might be possible that he thought his stick on bed. Embarrassed smiley face. Context. Cav jumping on you.
Kitty says, pay me Noiki one Pinkie Pie.
I'll give you a subscription to my OnlyFans.
Lifetime subscription.
Lifetime. 1 month. All access.
I'm not afraid.
And I'll give you access to my ASMR channel.
Don't explore on people, on people, on people, on people, on people, on people.
You one just asking says,
That includes feet pics and hot tub. Kappa.
Yep. Feet pics and hot tub come with the OnlyFans subscription.
Kitty says, not worth it. Cost of 10 emotes would cost $5 and your OnlyFans is not even worth half that.
That's hurtful. That's hurtful. $5. My OnlyFans is only worth $2.50. It's hurtful, Nori.
By themselves is really that.
For a lifetime, yes, $2.50.
Lifetime access is worth $2.50. Well, I can't help if you don't have good taste.
Lil Nyala says,
Ty.
Lil Naya, I cannot. I'm going to refund that to you because I'm actually ending the stream. I have to. I got to get ready for work. I got to feed Small Beanie Hacker and put her on the bus. And so I was just about to end it. So here they are, right back at you. Bam. Tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow, though. You can get me tomorrow.
Ty.
Trash puppy, the puppy who roots through your trash says.
Nice to catch you. Have a good day.
Lil Naya says.
Glad you were able to swing through, Trash Puppy. Always a pleasure.
You the one just asking says.
Yeah, agreed, no taste since who will want to see your feet in hot tub cap lol.
Kitty says. We see who has good taste later on Noiki 1 p.m.
That's right.
Noiki 1 tail.
Nori will be streaming tonight, VR DJ.
Only 100 points. That cannot be correct.
Yeah, it is. I have it deliberately low on purpose so it gets redeemed more, but you'll have that. And I don't know if Trash Puppy's streaming later today too. Is anyone else streaming later today we can shout out? All right. Who's on? Where are we at? Where am I at? I'm over here. Back to Twitch.
You the one just asking says.
Ty for the stream, Theo, and thank you for tolerating me. Kappa lead purple.
Ravi, stop it. Stop it.
Kitty says. I mean, if you wish to show people a dead person's could raid security cover.
What? AFK stream. What's he doing?
You not read my message yesterday in Loki 180.
What message yesterday? Where? Nori, you can get me on Discord, WhatsApp, Twitch. Oh my God, I think you have my phone number too.
On WhatsApp, Noiki 1 Angie.
You didn't say, stop. No. Angie face, Nori. It's Friday. Someone tell Nori no Angie face. Is it just me? Someone else tell Nori no Angie face.
Yes, go look. Lil
No
Naya says,
notifications.
Hi Nori, bad kitty Nori.
If I didn't get a notification
Open it.
yesterday at
Then
6
you go to the
a.m.
struggle of Israel
while I
says,
was in the middle of streaming, you
Keep up the
messaged
good
me
anti-face work, Nori. D.
Security
Kitty
Lives
says, check.
link. Yes. Yes, your message is waiting for you. I didn't stream yesterday because I'm off on Thursdays. Nori messaged me waiting for you to stream, be like, and sent me a link to Security Lives channel, which is this.
FD85915 says,
Dick.
Whoa!
Translated
Who you
from
calling a
Dutch.
dick?
Kitty says, you was not streaming yesterday. I know that. No reply. Noiki 1 Angie.
You can't call me a dick that close together. All right, gang.
Lil Nyala says.
Haha.
Translated from Tagalog.
Ask Jesus. See, huh? Glad. Ooh, Outer Heaven's on. I could go for some Metal Gear. I should put that on in the background today. That'd be nice. Aurora Games, Keybind, Pirate Software. All right.
What time you off to work? 1 hour.
Let's visit Andreas again.
Pure says.
Wait, it's over already.
Yeah, I gotta go. Little Naya, yes. I start work. It's 7 o'clock now. At 8 o'clock, at 8:15, I put Small Beanie Hacker on the bus. I'm backed out of my computer for 8:30. I'm probably going to be doing co-working today for a little bit in Discord, if you want to catch me there as well. Oh, you just finished your meeting?
Lil Nyala says.
Okay, BB.
Pure says.
I just finished my meeting, frown.
Pure
Sorry,
says.
Pure. I'll be in co-working again today.
Lil Nyala says.
Okay.
Pure says.
Shit talking session.
Lil Nyala says.
I said bye-bye, not BB.
Hey, help me out. Take a look at an affiliate link. Maybe shop through some Amazon. As always, thank you subs. Thank you for bits. Thank you for follows. And most importantly, thank you for lurking. Hey, have a great day. Thanks for hanging out.
Pure says.
I'll talk to you later, Pure.
Enjoy, speak later.
Nori, can't wait for the stream later on. Lil Naya, thanks for coming back and hanging out. Ravi, thank you for hanging out on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, as always. Good to see you, Wanma.
Wanma says.
Have a nice one.
You want just asking
FT,
says.
thank you. Good to see you.
Lead Purple Dino Dance.
Gaming Golfer,
Lil Nyala
Trash
says.
Puppy,
NP.
Asterian, thanks for popping in chat and saying hello. Cocaine, good to see you back. And Adam, good to see you back. Have a great day.
Kitty says. Bayi Noiki one hug. Translated from Indonesian. You want just asking says.
You too, mister.
Oh, hi there, B7. How you doing? Thanks for the raid again. My God, B7,